Hi and hello, my name is DPG, and in today's video I'll be showing you my starter buddy build that you can utilize to solo Dead Bride. Now this boss is weak to burst, so think scout, think hand cannons, think sniper. Additionally, this boss outputs chill damage and recommends 1600 chill resistance. For this build, we'll be running it up to 1800. Lastly, the boss is weak against fire, so modifiers with fire damage will be very good against this boss. Modifiers with electric could work, and lastly modifiers with toxic or chill will do little to no help in this fight. For the primary slot, I chose the Thundercage SMG with less than favorable rolls, the Naziestra's Devotion hand cannon for the secondary, and lastly a sniper with a fire modifier. For our reactor, we grabbed the Tingling Phase reactor, which pairs with our secondary, not a necessary component, but this does give a bonus to Bunny's electric skill power ratio. For external components, I recommend anything that's going to give you the chill resistance boost that you'll need to meet the recommendation of 1600. For our Descendant modules, you'll want to take the cold antibody if you got it. This is what's going to allow you to do this build and build up your chill resistance. Combine this with an external component to get this as close to the recommended chill resistance of 1600 as you can. Other modules I recommend when soloing this normal version would be the increased HP, the increased shields, and increased defense. Alright, so let's get into the fight and go over the basic mechanics and tips to help you solo this efficiently. Now, Dead Bride has several weak points. Starting from the top, we have her ears, her shoulder pauldrons, and lastly, her anklettes. Now, Dead Bride has several abilities that she does while standing still, allowing you to hit these weak points as long as you can maneuver your Descendant to avoid the damage patterns. These abilities are the Rocket Barrage and her two Ice Shard throwing abilities. Now when Dead Bride is moving, she will shoot a singular rocket and summon 4 Kingfishers occasionally. Now the Kingfishers can stun you temporarily if they are in melee range. I typically tend to use Bunny's third ability and focus damage on Dead Bride if possible, and only focus on the Kingfisher if they prevent you from maneuvering or if you need additional ammo, health, or ability energy. Now, a typical movement you can use while maintaining your DPS is when Dead Bride is firing a Rocket Barrage or a singular Ice Shard, strafe in a circular motion. When Dead Bride is firing a single rocket, strafing continuously in one direction works just fine. Now, when a weak point becomes yellow, you can actually have the ability to mount the boss and remove a weak point, which will help with your DPS phase. However, in this run, I did not successfully utilize this mechanic. Moving on to the immunity phase that will happen throughout the course of the fight, Dead Bride will showcase her immunity by dabbing, then following up with the ice bubble that will damage you quickly over time. Utilize your second ability when this phase is triggered. Now, Dead Bride will also do an Ice Blast when this phase is active that will one-shot players typically. What I recommend is using the cover provided while you're moving to block this attack. You'll know when she does this move as it is a distinct white singular beam. And that's pretty much the fight on normal. Rinse and repeat your damage and immune phases. Now I want to say that if you're through Dead Bride's armor by the 3-minute mark, you should be able to take her down in the 10 minutes allotted. I'll leave the gameplay running in the background if you need a bit more visualization of the boss fight. If you found this video helpful, a like would be appreciated. Consider subscribing as I plan on making more first Descendant content. Thanks again, see you in the next one, and take care everybody.